Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zadar and this is another autogen battle against Janet on occasion. If you don't know about Janet, you should just go down in the description and check out his channel. He's quite an amazing guy. He's really sweet, just so you know, because we had some chat on Discord, and he's a really fine lad. So let's get straight into it, and let's show you what I brought. So as you can see, I Vanguard deployed some Pistoliers and Outriders right onto his face, which was not a great move on my part. It was kind of retarded, but what the hell. This is a retarded battle in general with the autogen, so why not? So over here I got 1, 2, 3 units of greatswords, the Sigmar Sons back here, a Helmstorm rocket battery, some handgunners, crossbowmen, a General of the Empire with every skill available, I think. No, just Force-Seeker and Stand Your Ground. And an Empire Captain here with Force-Seeker as well. Over here, deep inside the woods, hidden, I got some Demigryph Knights with anti-infantry and some Reichsguard. So we were on the chat as we were playing this, and I was telling to him, I was trying to be a little sneaky, and I was telling him, oh shit, I got like no cavalry, Janet, what am I going to do against you? And I was like somewhat like this, because I wanted to spray a trap into him, but it didn't work out that well. But anyway, right, just I'm gonna just hit play on this because the battle actually takes long. As you can see here, Janet, let's take a look. He's got some Goblin Wolf Riders back here, some Night Goblins here, and also the Warlord Boys, along with the Dirkit's Squigs in here. Some more Squig Herd on this part, along with the Goblin Wolf Chariot, Savards or Bigans to protect this Doomdiver Catapult, which is quite shit, I would say. Some Black Orcs back here, some Savage Orcs as well, Night Goblin Archers, and the whole front line of Orc Boys, along with some Night Goblins. There comes my Helmstorm rocket battery, I guess. The Black Orcs back there, and yeah, and for his leadership he's got an Orc War Boss along with a Goblin Big Boss. So over here, as you can see, I just had to prematurely just spray my trap, just get only one Squig in here, but I think it's gonna work out well. I mean, I just gave away how much cavalry I had, because I needed all of his troops to engage so I can just bring my cavalry around, but yeah, it just didn't pay off. So let's just fast forward a little bit. There's some little bit of skirmishing going on. Janet is trying to bring his Goblin Goblin Wolf Riders back here to take care of my missile units, but I'm just gonna bring the Empire Captain and the General of the Empire to just break their morale, and just look at that, their morale is dropping even before they get into combat, and as soon as the Empire Captain gets onto them along with the General, they're just gonna waver pretty damn soon. So over here my Pistoliers and Outriders are just getting some shots from these goblins, but they're mostly fine because they're on the move at the moment, and most of their arrows are missing their target. And I'm getting some good shots into this Squig Herd, and these guys got armor piercing, they're anti-infantry. If they went all of them after my greatswords at full health, it would be kinda bad, so it's quite nice that I got at least 1-2 rampages and just chase me off here. Over here he just sent one Squig after my greatswords. They're gonna be able to hold just fine, but along with the help of this infantry, they're gonna be torn down quite fast, but they will be able to hold on quite long. So over here the Sigmar Sons are just trying to chase these guys, but I'm just gonna bring them back, and my cavalry is just waiting at the moment. It just cleans something over here, and they're just gonna charge through to these Orc Boys, and they're just gonna be able to turn them down quite easily. I'm just gonna get into this back line quite fast. So another greatsword here coming in for the charge, as you can see, going after the stationary Orc Boys, and they're gonna get that sweet charge bonus onto them, which is kinda nice. But unfortunately this greatsword over here, which got trampled by chariots and stuff like that, it had to retreat to chase off these guys, and that leaves the room open for my Helmstorm rocket battery, which it's kind of trying to get the Black Orcs, but it's getting some shots which might hit my troops over here. So I'm trying to get the crew off from from the rocket battery and just sending the Sigma Suns to take care of these guys, and they will be able to take care of that quite easily. So the Orc War Boss along with the Goblin Big Boss are coming in to take care of these greatswords, which have been cleaning house with these Squig Herds. They're doing quite fine. These other greatswords destroyed the Orc boys over here, and they're gonna, I don't know what I'm going to do, I don't remember, to be honest. So over here a lot is going on. My greatswords are holding quite fine, but I'm getting surrounded from every possible place. Some Night Goblins are still coming over here, and thank God I get some Pistoliers and Outriders over here, and I'm just gonna keep on shooting these guys until their morale breaks. So there comes my Demigryph Knights along with the Reiksguard, which are beaten up at the moment because yeah, they just can't keep up with all of these troops, I guess. They taken quite some damage. They're down to 19 models, which is kind of bad, but at least I get a massive rout over here. As you can see, the balance of power is starting to shift in my favor finally, since the beginning of the game, because it was against me right at the start. Even though I had better troops, he had the balance of power advantage showing up there. So over here, okay, I should not have done that, committing my Empire Captain along with the General over here to stop these Night Goblins, but I guess, are these unbreakable by any chance? I don't know. I think they are. Yeah, they're unbreakable, so I'm just wasting my potential over here. I should just bring these guys to provide some leadership effect to these sweet greatswords, which are doing quite fine, except those, I guess. So over here my greatswords fighting the Black Orcs. I should have used like an Empire Captain over here just to backcharge, and they would have been taken out quite early if I had done that. My Reiksguard back here along with the Demigryph Knights are just chasing down some Night Goblin archers, just fending them off. I'm not gonna try and go for the Doom Diver Catapult because it's almost out of ammunition, and he's got some Savage Orc Biggins to protect over there. So I finally get the charge into these Black Orcs back here, which is gonna be quite great, but all of his SAF units and fodder units are gonna come back, and these Night Goblin archers might not do much damage to these guys. But they still will wear them down, and as you can see, the balance of power actually just went against my favor here. So let's see, what do we get? I'm open to all fronts, as you can see. I mean, I don't have like a steady front line or anything. I'm just having a handful of handgunners over here. My crossbowmen are almost out of field, only 15 of them remaining. My Empire Captain, silly me, keeps on fighting these stupid Night Goblins. I should honestly not do that again, just committing my General, just fighting some fodder units, and over here I'm just trying to get on top of everything with my remaining cavalry before it breaks, because this Reiksguard just got 15 models, and yeah, they're not gonna hold much longer. And yeah, let's see what's going back here. So I finally managed to get his Orc War Boss with the handgunners down. As you can see, he's getting destroyed by all this fire, along with the Sigmar Suns here and some greatswords, which are putting quite an amazing fight against the Savage and the Night Goblins over here. As soon as I see that, I'm gonna send my General of the Empire to hunt him down and perhaps take him out. The balance of power still against my favor, if you can see that, because of the quality. I don't know if it's even visible, but it's actually against me at the moment, and it's keep on dropping. So I'm just gonna have these few Demigryph Knights, the 7 of those, to attack these Night Goblin archers, but yeah, they're just gonna shatter almost in a few seconds and just get off the field quite fast. I think these Savage Orc Biggins come and kill them right away. So I think, where's the other? Okay, the Reiksguard are off the field, and it's only down to 8 models. The General of the, not the General, the Orc War Boss is coming back, and I'm just gonna have to send my Empire Captain to deal with him. He was dealing with the Goblin Big Boss all the way back here. Now where the hell is my General? Okay, there he is, just fighting off still these Night Goblins, silly me. So I'm finally gonna take him up onto the air and try to chase that guy, just make sure he's dead, so I get the leadership advantage. Let's just fast forward a little bit, because it's only these Night Goblins that I'm fighting here, and these guys that are remaining, they're gonna come back here. He's dropping his Night Goblins with that special ability. I don't know what it's called over there, but anyways. So these Pistoliers are just gonna try and make a charge. They run out of ammunition, but these guys got only like how much? 12 charge bonus, even less than infantry, so yeah, it's not gonna go well for me. I'm just trying to harass him, just break off his line. So over here only a handful of great swords remaining. I'm just gonna try to take these handgunners back and just keep on shooting with the outriders. But at least finally the balance of power is starting to come in my favor for the first time, I think. It's actually dropping back and forth at the moment, but it's gonna stabilize soon as I bring my Empire Captain back here. What's that? Okay, just something. Where's my Empire General? By the way, okay, he's over here fighting these savage orc Biggins, which is not great because this captain is on a mount, this guy is on a mount as well, and he's not gonna be able to deal with these guys so efficiently. At least I get some crossbowmen which are shooting him in the back along with the outriders, but they just ran out of ammunition. Sigmar Sons fighting literally to the last man, just one model remaining, and here it just died. I get some Reichsguard coming back. I'm just trying, these guys are like down to 7 models, so if I bring them into the fight here, they're just gonna break immediately. So I'm just trying to make sure all of his forces are being chased off from here and try to cause what's the thing, the penalty, the army losses penalty perhaps, by just routing these forces. So over here the fight keeps on going, as you can see. The Pistoliers and okay, the Pistoliers, I think they broke, yeah, only the Outriders remain. How much? Yeah, these guys 12 charge bonus as well. So I'm just trying to cycle charge over here. I'm gonna soon take my General of the Empire out of there because he's taking quite some damage, and if I leave him there, he's gonna break. My army is gonna break for sure. Some Pistoliers coming back to get another back charge, but yeah, not much damage from that. And the crossbowmen there just break on their own for no reason. I don't know what happened. So the Reichsguard just fended off all of these units, so they're just gonna come back. I'm just gonna take the General and the Empire Captain out of there. Let's just fast forward a little bit. I'm just gonna get them out on the air and on open field. Just gonna wait for this Reichsguard to just make a simultaneous charge, because they will break immediately. So this is where it goes down. This guy is trying to get the brace mechanic, just facing off towards the Reichsguard, and okay, they're gonna go for the charge bonus, I guess. And yeah, they're gonna beat down the Reichsguard, but this is where my Empire Captain and General of the Empire coming in, and these guys are gonna start wavering almost immediately, and it's the last unit Janet has. I guess it has something back here. No, it's just this last one. And finally I managed to win. So let's take a look at the stats over here. As you can see, my General did quite well, but he was targeting for the wrong choices over there. I should not have kept him fighting Night Goblins, but what the hell. The Empire Captain over here got a decent amount of kills, I would say. The Sigmar Sons did an excellent job. These great swords did amazing, even these ones. These ones got beat up quite early on. They didn't manage to get that damage output out. These guys were mostly worthless because he had the numbers advantage, so I couldn't protect them at all. I just didn't have enough units, and the Reichsguard and the Demigryph Knights did quite excellent. I didn't expect that. I think I got less kills than that, but they really did their job. So Pistoliers 26 kills, but if you count that with the Squig Herds, it's quite decent, I would say. The Outriders as well were aiming for Squigs as well, so 46 kills is quite nice, and the Helmstorm Rocket Battery just complete garbage. So on Janet's part, the Orc Warboss did quite fun, 40 kills for himself, that's quite amazing. 29 for the Goblin Big Boss, and the Night Goblins, the Fanatics here, did quite well, but these Orc boys just complete trash, they just did nothing. The Warlord boys did amazing job, even the Savage Orcs, and the 8p Cloonies always do amazingly. No wonder in that, and these Savage Orc Biggins were a force to be reckoned with at the end. They were the only bastion of Janet, but I finally managed to break it off. The Black Orcs were a pain in the ass because I just didn't have many options, because there were just too many stuff around. I mean, I just couldn't concentrate. Everywhere I went, there was a unit ready to take on. Because as you can see here, it's a 20 stack army, and yeah, it was quite retarded. Night Goblins, they were just applying poison, I guess. Didn't get many kills, but that poison can easily turn the tide against guys like that, the Demigryph Knights and the Reichsguard. So they really helped a lot. Goblin Wolf Riders just did nothing, I guess. The Squig Herd over here, Durkid Squigs got destroyed early on, so good job on me on that. Anyway, and the Goblin Wolf Chariot did well as well, and the Squig Herd got a decent amount of kills, and if you count this as greatsword kills, it's quite nice. And the Doom Diver Catapult, it was free shooting throughout the whole match and only got like 29 kills, and yeah, this thing just never bring it again. Anyway, so this was another fun battle, an AutoGen 1. I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like or a comment, and just head on to Janet's channel as well to check it out. See you next time.